up, 40 Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and hopefully you clicked this video because you've read all of the Kimetsu no Yaiba manga and watched my live reactions. I mean, I covered the manga from around like chapter 50 to the end, and are looking to fill in the void that the manga has left behind. And I figured because I've seen an uptick in views for my Kimetsu no Yaiba live reactions in season 2 of the anime ending, why not start off my new Manga Nerdigan recommendation list with Kimetsu no Yaiba? But before I get to this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And I mean, I ain't sponsored by Shueisha, Viz, Crunchyroll, Funimation, Aniplex, UFO Table. None of them. I ain't sponsored by anybody. And I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. We're talking hyperspeed, panic attack, migraine-inducing levels of struggle up, and yeah, seriously, I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. It is that bad. But, if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, I got inspired to do this new series for my channel because a ton of series are ending this year. And, well, UQ Holder already ended, Mako-chan just ended, and Fire Force, which I'm going to be talking about, is ending in a couple weeks. Dr. Stone's getting close to ending, so I figured, you know what, I probably should start finally doing some Manga Nerdigan recommendation lists. Why not? I've been meaning to do it anyway, so why not? And I figured, as I said, with Kimetsu no Yaiba starting to really getting popular on my channel, and also with the anime ending, why not start with that? So how this is going to work is, first of all the series I'm going to be discussing I cover on my channel. All the playlists are organized. I fixed it up to where if you go on the main page, I have the section, 3 different sections where the playlists are organized in alphabetical order, so you'll be able to find them easily because I cover a lot of series. I do. But I'm mainly going to be focusing on ongoing series. I will start off with series that are in their final arcs or close to ending, and then get into like the underrated gems. These series are primarily under 100 chapters. I will talk about a couple of long-term ones, of course. If you follow me long enough, you know which one I'm probably going to talk about. But anyways, of course, in terms of a completed series that I have to talk about, in terms of a recommendation, if you're a Kimetsu no Yaiba reader, I have to talk about Gintama. Gintama is one of my favorite all-time series. I freaking love Gintama so much. It's about, of course, Gintoki, Shinpachi, and Kagura, you know, running their freelance business, becoming the Yorzuya. It's such a good series. It was the South Park of manga. It was. The title has been taken by me and Roboco now. Oh my god, me and Roboco's so good. But if you're looking for a really fun, action-packed series with a lot of comedy, which Kimetsu no Yaiba does have that, Gintama is definitely for you. It is really, really freaking good. The cast is fantastic. The action is great. Sorachi is goddamn hilarious. The anime, I will say this, Gintama the Final, I need to watch it myself. But the art and animation was all drawn by Sorachi. If that doesn't give you reason enough to go watch it, go watch it. I don't know what will. But anyway, let me talk about series that are very close to ending or they're in their final arcs. Of course, as I said, I gotta talk about Eden no Shibodai, aka Fire Force, by Atsushi Okubo. Oh my god, where do I begin? Fire Force is such an incredible series. I covered Fire Force. I know I had a little bit of a hiatus with Fire Force for a minute, but I covered it for a very long time. And Fire Force gets really goddamn deep. Kimetsu no Yaiba, you think Kimetsu no Yaiba is deep? Ooh, Fire Force gets really, really deep. And it's very powerful at times, too. Oh my god. Especially this final arc, man. Oh, this final arc had me crying. It did. Um, but I can't, I'm kind of torn on this ending. Like, where Gintama, the ending, nothing has topped Gintama's ending for me. Gintama has had the best ending so far in recent years. Well, Cells at Work Black is up there too, but nothing is topping Gintama right now. Fire Force has had some iffy problems near the end, but for the most part, it is a fun ride. I really strongly recommend reading it. It is so good. Then of course there's Gleipnir. Woo, there's Gleipnir. Oh my god, where do I start with Gleipnir? Gleipnir has a reputation that I don't know why people say Gleipnir is trashy. It is not trashy. Gleipnir is very avant-garde and abstract. If you like Hell's Paradise Shijuku Karaku as well, which I will talk about when I talk about Ayashimon, Gleipnir is definitely up your alley too. But Gleipnir gives me like some Kimetsu no Yaiba vibes because of the transformations in particular and the type of monsters they fight. They are so incredible. Oh my god, the art for Gleipnir is so freaking good, and the transformations, especially near the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not saying this because I tweet with Takeda every once in a while. The mangaka is really, really nice. But yeah, we're close to the final fight. The manga is ending this year. I think as of this recording, it's still under 100 chapters, right? Yeah, as of this recording, it's still under 100 chapters. I'm guessing it's going to end chapter count. It's probably still going to be at under 100 chapters. That's my guess. I really hope the ending doesn't get rushed. I will be so mad if it does. But it's really goddamn good. Go read it. You will not be disappointed. And it's that's Kodansha. Fire Force is Kodansha as well, and Gintama is Shueisha. There we go. The next one, of course, I got to talk about is one of my favorite series. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Owari no Seraph, aka Seraph of the End, ends. Seraph of the End is a wild ride. Oh my god, you never know what's going to happen in that manga. It's that freaking, the writing is incredible for that reason. I've been trolled a lot in that manga. Oh my god. We're really getting, as of this recording, we're really getting into the good stuff now. I'm so happy with that manga. From what I've been reading and as of this recording with the reports, we're getting into like a natural ending, even though this past month's chapter, the writing did not make sense and it really pissed me off. It was good until halfway through the chapter, and then I was like, what the actual fuck? What the actual fuck is going on? There's chapters where you will get mind. And going back to Gintama for a second, Gintama has Sorachi trolled everybody. That is very true. And yes, Seraph of the End will troll you, but oh god, this was like a huge what the fuck. But for the most part, this manga has been fantastic, and yes, you get trolled a lot. You do, but not like this. Oh my god. But I'm telling you, it's mainly with vampires you're going after. The vampires are goddamn amazing, especially Fred. Oh my god. And the bromance between Fred and Crowley, everything. One of the best romances in manga. The other one, speaking of vampires, that I have to talk about, that's in its final arc as well, and no one talks about it, and it makes me sad. I think I'm the only one covering it. Is Servamp. Servamp is fucking godly, and there's also a werewolf too with Gear. That romance between Kuro and Gear is everything. It is the best romance in manga. We've gotten to Kuro's backstory, and yes, Servamp is still going. Um, the anime, I don't know why it stopped, but Kuro and Gear's bromance is everything. We got to Kuro's backstory. We got to the We just finished up the backstory for the Servamps themselves. Oh my God, go read Servamp. Go read Servamp. You will not be disappointed in Servamp at all. No. Then there's I feel like I should I mention that one? No, not for because I have to keep remembering Kimetsu no Yaiba. That's what we're focusing on here. But yeah, Servamp is definitely when I think of what a Kimetsu no Yaiba reader would want to read, Servamp is definitely one of them. The other series, of course, that I have to recommend that is in its final arc is, of course, Undead Unluck. I don't know why more people aren't covering these series anyway. Undead Unluck is really goddamn good. The mangaka is actually was inspired by Hunter x Hunter as well. So if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan too, there you go. Undead Unluck has been a wild ride. I'm really sad that it's in its final arc and it's ending soon. But goddamn, I can't wait to see how it ends. Oh my god, it just entered its final arc, so we'll see how many more chapters it has left. But if you have not read Undead Unluck, I don't understand why you haven't. But now I'm going to talk about series that the obvious ones that if you are a Kimetsu no Yaiba reader, that these are the most obvious ones that would be on anybody's list, and that would be, of course, um, like Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen's everything. I think even when Kimetsu no Yaiba was being serialized, I compared Kimetsu no Yaiba a lot to like Jujutsu Kaisen, to Chainsaw Man, and to I think even to Boku no Hero Academia to an extent. Um, by the way, if you are reading Boku no Hero Academia, go read Vigilantes. I should have mentioned that because it's ending. But Vigilantes is so goddamn good. It's better than the main manga. I'm sad Vigilantes is ending because Vigilantes is so good. Also, in terms of Chainsaw Man, where it's at in Vigilantes, we're having a scene very similar to Aki and Denji snowball fight, and it made me cry so much. Oh my god. But Chainsaw Man, I'm mentioning here because part 2 is coming out, for those of you that don't know, in the late spring, early summer. I hope it comes out around my birthday on Memorial Day because that would be freaking lit. And of course, the anime is coming out. I have many feelings about MAPPA. I do not like MAPPA for many reasons besides how they treat their animators. I've been to a MAPPA panel. I know what I know. I think I've even talked about it in one of my Crunchyroll videos, my CRX video. I know how they run shit there to an extent. I do, even back then. I do not like MAPPA very much, but that's a whole different thing. Of course, I got to mention Black Clover. Black Clover, I don't think it's in its final arc yet. That's why I'm mentioning Black Clover here. What's the other one that I need to mention up in this portion? That's on the obvious side of things. Oh, I think that's it for that section. Right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So, oh yeah, would would Boruto be an obvious one? Yeah, probably. Boruto would probably be if Boruto isn't an obvious one, then I don't know why it wouldn't be. Boruto's so, okay, I'm going to say this about Boruto. For those of you that don't understand what the difference is between Boruto anime and Boruto manga is, I'm going to break it down real quick. Boruto anime is just straight up filler. That is shit. It is crap. Not Toei, I'm sorry. Studio Period, you know this is true. These are facts. Viz, you know it's true. These are facts. So don't give me crap for that. But the Boruto manga is godly. I've been covering it since I think chapter 11. Oh my god, that manga deserves the world. It is so good. Anyone who reads Boruto manga knows it. It is so good. Seriously, go read it. You will absolutely love it. Okay, Now let me talk about some of the more obvious. Well, these should be obvious, um, but first of all, I have to mention Kimetsu Gakuen. Kimetsu Gakuen is freaking amazing. I started covering it. Kimetsu Gakuen is basically a spinoff of Kimetsu no Yaiba, and it takes place in high school. It's the Kimetsu no Yaiba characters in high school. It is freaking hilarious. I did not know if I was gonna like it or not, but when I started reading it, I was dying. It is so funny. It is. Oh my god. Gyu is freaking hilarious as like one of the hall monitors. Then you got, well, Inosuke is always going to be funny, and then Zenitsu's funny too. Um, but who else? Oh, Tsunemi. Tsunemi is freaking hilarious too. I love them. I goddamn love them. Then there's, okay, I'm gonna say this about where are you? Doran Doramiron. All right, gotta talk about this one. If you've been watching my Doran Doramiron live reactions, you know exactly what I'm going to say about this one. So the problem with Doramiron is that this manga is trying so hard to be a modern day Kimetsu no Yaiba series, and to an extent with some of the characters, it's a little bit monster slash kaiju number 8 situation, which I do recommend, by the way. Monster slash kaiju number 8 is freaking good. Go read it. You will appreciate it. Um, it doesn't have its own identity yet. I mean, here's what it's about. I'll read the summary here. Dora Sasaki is unbeatable in a fight, and in order to keep a promise to his deceased mother, he aspires to be an anti-Mononoke samurai. However, everything changes when he meets a kind-hearted Mononoke named Kusanagi. I love Kusanagi. Kusanagi deserves the world. It's too pure for this world. But, like, when you see like the Mononoke, when you see the fights and stuff like that, all I kept thinking was, "This is Kimetsu no Yaiba. This is Kimetsu no Yaiba," and even the manga Western manga community, they see it too, and I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees it. And one of the most recent villains that we saw as of this recording, as soon as I saw him, I was like, "This is Doma." Well, this is Doma reincarnated. Why is and don't get me wrong, I love Doma. Doma is my husbando. He's my baby. If you've watched my Kimetsu no Yaiba live reactions, you know exactly how I feel about Doma. So like I was like, "Oh, hi Doma, what are you doing here?" And then one of the characters that came in, Hisuke, he is that is freaking Gen Narumi from Monster slash Kaiju number 8. That's who that is. You cannot deny that shit. I swear. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, no, you cannot. You are not fooling me with this. Unless it finds its own identity. Yeah, this is going to be a Phantom Seer situation here. I will say this, it's not as Phantom Seer was a lot worse in terms of identity crisis, but this is a big identity crisis. It is bad when you have me think comparing characters directly to different series. Yeah, that is not good. That is not good at all. But anyways, but a series that I said from the start, and you can watch my live reaction for chapter 1. I said from chapter 1 is the new and actually better than Kimetsu no Yaiba, at least in my opinion, is the Elusive Samurai. I love this series so much, and it's by the manga of Assassination Classroom. It is so good. I'm gonna read the plot for you real quick. Set in feudal Japan, in between the Kamakura and Muromachi periods, our hero Hojo Tokiyuki is a boy on the run. That history all but forgot. When the Kamakura shogunate is overthrown by Ashikaga Takuji, Tokiyuki's family and standing are viciously taken away from him, and he must flee to the far reaches of the land to survive and seek out his revenge. Now, here's where this is interesting. I know you guys are probably thinking, Packer Girl, what does this have to do? Why is this like Kimetsu no Yaiba? Well, the thing is that's interesting with this manga is the metaphorical. Tokiyuki is fighting metaphorical demons. And the metaphorical art for this manga is everything. Oh my god, the metaphorical art is everything. Tokiyuki is freaking adorable. Yeah, you can make the argument that he's like Tanjiro in a way. Tokiyuki is that pure. I think he might be even more pure than Tanjiro in some ways. Hold on, I have to think about this for a sec. Is he more pure than Tanjiro? No, Tokiyuki just flees. But the thing is that's great about Tokiyuki is he knows when to flee and he uses it to his advantage even in battle, which is pretty freaking cool. And I also love Fubuki. He's my baby. But best character is Gemba. Let's be goddamn real. Gemba is the best freaking character. Yorishige is freaking hilarious too. And this manga does get meta. It does. But Yorishige is I think he's a perv in some ways, but he's goddamn hilarious. But Genba is the best freaking character. Let's be freaking real. Inosuke got nothing on my boy Genba. Genba could like change his mask into any shape. He can blow fire. And I love him. He's a drunk. He loves it. Let's be real. Genba loves to party. He loves to party, and it is everything. And in the most recent chapter, he was gambling, and he lost his clothes, and he lost his free. Thanks to the power of thirst. Yes, I love Gemba so much, and Gemba's a goddamn ninja too, and he is amazing. He deserves the world. I love Gemba, and Gemba loves to flee too. So him and Tokiyuki have like the best romance going on, and I live. I swear to God. Go read The Elusive Samurai. It is so good. The art is just next level. Oh my god, the art is next level. It is so good. And when you read it, you will think at least in my opinion, as soon as I started covering it and as soon as I saw the art, I was like, this is next level Kimetsu no Yaiba. Oh, this is what Kimetsu no Yaiba wishes it could be. Especially when you see the demon art, especially when like with Takuchi, when he's depicted as a demon. Oh my god, the metaphorical art is very, very, very powerful. It is so goddamn powerful. And yes, there's a lot of manga Illuminati, aka yin yang motif. What's the other one I want to? Oh, okay, this one, and let's be real, you're gonna hear this one in a lot of my recommendation lists. And you're probably going to hear me talk about Elusive Samurai a lot too. But this is one I have become obsessed with. And that is Kuragani no Valhalla. I love Kuragani no Valhalla. It is so freaking amazing. So basically, and if you've read, and I will include Drifters in this recommendation list too. If you have read Drifters or have seen the anime for Drifters, and to an extent Reincarnation no Kaben, would I recommend Reincarnation no Kamen on this one? Maybe. But basically, Tetsu is a samurai. He was taken. He died and left his kid behind. And he's in Valhalla. And the Valkyrie Hearst gave him a sword. And he's fighting to get back to Earth so he can, be with his son. And they got to deal with this bitch Kara, and save all these women that were captured. This art, and this is by the mangaka that did Rakuda. This art is freaking everything. Oh my god, the art is gorgeous. For fuck's sakes. We got Spartacus up in this manga, and Spartacus is lit. Oh my god, Spartacus has a Broly moment. I'm talking like Paragus Broly realness. It is incredible. Oh my god. Oh my god, we've seen we had like a God of War moment. Oh my god, and Kara is a beast. She resurrected a warrior, an Ishar, and gave him the name Mars. It is beautiful stuff. You learn a lot too about the Romans and shit, and you learn a lot about Norse. So if you are a big Norse buff, you will definitely like a Norse nerd, you will love this series too. And we don't know where Thor or Odin are. Like Valhalla has been hijacked by the Romans. It's really fascinating, and there's I'm telling you, it's a brutal series. So if you are the faint of heart, well, you shouldn't be, because it actually makes Kimetsu no Yaiba in terms of gore and stuff look very, very tame. I'm giving you the fair warning now. But goddamn, go read her. I cannot stress it enough. Kuragani no Valhalla is great. And again, all these series that I'm talking about outside of let's see, Jujutsu no Kaisen, or Jujutsu Kaisen, and Seraph of the End and Fire Force, they're all and yeah, they're all under 100 chapters. Undead Unluck is going to hit 100 chapters soon, and obviously Gintama is way over. But yeah, all these series are basically under 100 chapters. They're really goddamn good. Oh my god, they are. Then there's should I go with? Oh yeah, the other one that's there's a couple more series up in this list that are a lit. Oh yeah, Black Clover is way over 100 chapters too. There's a couple of other series I would say that I'm gonna mention. Oh, there's a few that are a little over 100 chapters, some way over 100 chapters. But yeah, let me see. Do I want to go into? Oh yeah, there's a few, but most of the series most of the series I'm talking about are under 100 chapters. I think I'm gonna talk about. Okay, I said I was gonna talk about this one. All right, so I have to talk about, of course, Hell's Paradise Jikakuraku / Ayashimon. So Hell's Paradise Jikakuraku again is very intense. It is getting an anime adaptation. I know Hell's Paradise Jikakuraku is complete, but I'm talking about it with Ayashimon because it's by the same mangaka. Um, Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku is freaking amazing. It is. You got ninja, you got samurai, you got it all, and you're fighting these these demons. And I'm gonna say this about Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku. The best way to describe it is it's a complete mindfuck. Kimetsu no Yaiba did have its mindfuckery moments, but whoo, nah. Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku is just a complete mindfuck. I doubt Mappa's gonna capture the mindfuckery of it all, but you could try. But Ayashimon, I really love Ayashimon a lot. I do. Um, Ayashimon, think of Ayashimon in a way it's kind of like Kimetsu no Yaiba, but it's modern day, but it's Yakuza. And with yokai. Yeah, it's yokai Yakuza. There we go. It's not demons, it's yokai Yakuza. And I really, really love it. I love Maru a lot. Maru, Maru's amazing. He is. He just wants to fight. He does. He wants to fight, and he doesn't want to fight weak people. He wants to fight strong mofo's, and I love it. Love it. And I love Urara too. She is everything. She is. You think Nezuko is everything? Nah, she got nothing on Urara. Urara is life. Let's be real. And going back to Kuragani no Valhalla, Hearst is everything. And I almost forgot, Kubla Khan is up in Kuragani no Valhalla as well. That should give you more reason to read it. Oh yeah, and the manga references in Ayashimon are everything. Because it takes place in the 90s. You see Saint Seiya, you see JoJo, Dragon Ball. I'm still waiting for a Yu Yu Hakusho reference. But oh my god, what was the other one? Fist of the North Star is up in there. So if you're a 90s baby, woo, 80s and 90s babies, you will see them and you will be happy. Let's see, what's the other one? Of course, I have to mention. Oh, this one is on hiatus till May, so you'll get the chance to read it. I'm going to mention a couple of 3 Exorcist series. Yes, of course, I have to mention them, which is Ao Exorcist, Twin Star Exorcist, and what's the other one? And Dan to Dan. I got to mention those 3. Dan to Dan should be a gift. Dan to Dan. If you aren't reading Dan to Dan, I don't know what is wrong with you. Dan to Dan is basically the next Jujutsu Kaisen, but I have to include Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan is that good. So with Ao Exorcist and Twin Star Exorcist, you do have the element of like a human and a demon thing going on, but well, especially with Twin Star Exorcist, with I'm spoiling it because people need to read it anyway. With Benio becoming a Basara, there's reasons behind it, but that I won't spoil. But the Neo becoming a Basara and ultimately finding out what the importance of the Basara are, especially in relation to the Exorcist, is just so fascinating. It really is, and especially with what's happening recently with Outcast Valley, it's so good, so good. Oh man. And then with AO no Exorcist, okay, I'm gonna say this with Twin Star and AO no Exorcist. Those are not anime adaptations. Those are anime bastardizations. Funimation, if you were watching this, you know it's true. And Studio Period, screw you for ruining it. Because, and I have to say it because there's anime onlys that are in denial. And denial is more than a river, and it's full of delusion. Seriously, quit drinking delusion and face the facts. But yeah, AO no Exorcist is on hiatus until May. You got plenty of time to read it. It's a little over 100 chapters. And Twin Star Exorcist is a little over 100 chapters. But God, it's so powerful. The art is gorgeous. I mean, what more can you want from it? And the character growth in both series is just so amazing. I mean, for example, Tenma in Twin Star, I started off hating him, but now he's like my favorite freaking character. That's how good this character writing is. And Rin's character has gotten very interesting as well. It has. But anyways, let's see. Oh, and Dan. Oh my God. Okay, I covered Dan earlier today. Dan is so fascinating with all the different mythical creature, with the different yokai and the aliens we've gotten. And the thing that makes Dan great, and it kind of makes me think of Kimetsu no Yaiba in a way, are the fights in general. And the oh God, the movement, the fluidity. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my God. It's just fan-freaking-tastic. And most of the series I've talked about so far, you can definitely read them on Manga Plus and the Shonen Jump app. Manga Plus does, I keep forgetting, I need to mention this. The Manga Plus app, they have a first read free deal, so you can read the chapters like for one on the app for like one time, and then once you, of course, you're caught up. I mean, Shonen Jump, with the Shonen Jump app, you have to pay for a subscription. But I'm a Manga Plus girl. Swear, I'm not sponsored, but I have to mention it because it wouldn't be cool if I did not. Okay, I have to mention that. I have to, of course, mention. Let's see where we're at timing wise. Ooh, it's getting long. Okay, so I'm gonna mention a few more series. Of course, I gotta mention a couple of. I have to mention Ghost Reaper Girl. Okay, Ghost Reaper Girl is like next level. It's by the mangaka, and this one is on both the Viz Shonen Jump app and Manga Plus, and that is Ghost Reaper Girl. Ghost Reaper Girl is freaking everything. Now, if you want to give me like a modern day Exorcist series, obviously besides Twin Star and AO no Exorcist, this is it. And this is a magical girl Exorcist series. And for freaking Christ's sakes, you have Shoggoth and you have a oh my God, you have Shoggoth and you have Cthulhu up in there. What more do I need to say? Plus the freaking monster art. Oh, Gatoge wishes that she could do monster art like that. Oh my God, the monster art in Ghost Reaper Girl is everything. It is everything. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. It's kind of like there's a little bit of Soul Reaper mixed in with. I have to mention, yeah, there's a little bit of Soul Reaper mixed into this. You can make that argument, but oh my God. Oh my God, it's so good. Ghost Reaper Girl is everything. I love that series so much. God. Okay, and then of course I have to mention. I gotta mention Kimono Jihen. Kimono Jihen has like a couple more arcs to go. Kimono Jihen is so freaking cute and badass at the same time. Because you have different types of supernatural creatures, of course, with Kabani being a ghoul. And to me, Shiki is Spider-Man. He is. He is my modern day Spider-Man. I love him, but Akira needs to be protected. I love Akira so much. I do. And you're seeing them fight against different supernaturals like Kitsune, that's who Lady Nanari is. She is the Karen Kitsune. Let's be real. um, it's really interesting to see how they fight, which I love the training session though. Oh, the training session they had though, especially what Akira had to do, was so freaking hilarious to get his transformation right, because he had to get stuck in a pinch and he literally had a P like appear in his head, the letter P, and it was it called himself Pinch. So funny, and all three P's had to got in a fight, and that's how Akira was literally in a pitch. And then he transformed. It was so funny. Oh god. But yeah, Kimono Jihen is really freaking good. You and also of course I have to mention Mairimashita Arumakun. Of course. Mairimashita Arumakun is freaking everything. Yeah, you ain't slaying demons like in Kimetsu no Yaiba, but God, Aruma just gives you some Tanjiro realness. Let's be real. He does, but the lore we're getting in this manga is just so interesting. It is. Oh, God. Do I? Okay, there's a couple of series that do have sequels. I have to mention, because if I don't, I will hate myself if I don't. There's Fairy Tail / Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. I know I will get crap because because Fairy Tail stinks. Nah, 100 Years Quest. Everything. I mean, the god dragons are amazing. I love Ignia. Oh my god. And the other thing that all these series, I just remembered, all these series have in common, that's similar to Kimetsu no Yaiba, they're all action adventure series, and they all have a little bit of supernatural going on in them. So there you go. Ha. And that's the other one, Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. 100 Years Quest is just so good. It does fix all the problems that Fairy Tail had. Even though in the most recent chapter, I did want to punch Natsu in the face. Like, Natsu, you were stupid for trying to pick a fight with Ignia like that. But we are getting a fight between two god dragons, which I'm really excited about. And then, of course, I have to mention the Natsu no Tazai / Four Nights in the Apocalypse. Four Nights in the Apocalypse. Oh my god. The problems that were in Tazai have been fixed in the Four Nights of the Apocalypse so far. And Four Nights of the Apocalypse gives you like that Dragon Ball, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and to an extent, you do get a Kimetsu no Yaiba feel with it. And it's so freaking good. I'm surprised more people aren't reading it. And it really makes me sad. Because it's so fucking good. It is. Oh, God. And the same goes for Rurouni Kenshin, Hokkaido arc. First of all, go read Rurouni Kenshin manga. It's really good. But Hokkaido arc especially, because the thing that's great about Hokkaido arc is that the problem with Rurouni Kenshin was it was always Kenshin saving the day. What's great with Hokkaido arc is all the side characters are saving themselves from Kenshin. It's mostly them, which instead of Kenshin saving the day, which I really love. So we've seen like a kick-ass Sanosuke fight. We've seen the other characters take care of their own fights. It's really refreshing to see. And then of course, I have to mention Yomi Nosuga. Of course, I have to mention Yomi Nosuga. So what Yomi Nosuga is, if you is by the mangaka of Full Metal Alchemist, it's their new series. Yomi Nosuga is a giant mindfuck. Oh my god, it is a mindfuck. But it's a mindfuck in the best way. We've only gotten 3 chapters in, but god is it good. It is so good. You have these Suga, which are they're what's the best way to describe it? they're like spiritual guardians. And the Tsugai are really, the designs for these Tsugai are freaking amazing. I love it. And all we know about the twins so far, the Moon and Sun twins, we don't really know that much. We know that Asa was taken away from the village by their parents. We don't know why to the fullest extent, but we're starting to learn more about the families, which is very, very interesting. But God, I love it so much. I'm telling you, if you want more of a modern, I think this is going to be. I think Yomi no Suga is going to be more of like the modern Kimetsu no Yaiba that Doran Doramiron wants to be. Um, because as I said, with Doran Doramiron, the problem with that manga is that it's too much like Kimetsu no Yaiba. Like it doesn't have its own identity, whereas a series like Yomi no Suga or like Ghost Reaper Girl, those series have their own identity, but you could see like some Kimetsu no Yaiba elements in them, and same with the Kuragani no Valhalla. You could see like maybe some inspiration from them. From Kimetsu no Yaiba. So, and same with the Ayashimon to an extent. I'm trying to think if there's any other one. Oh, I have to mention this series because it's just that good. There's a couple series I have to mention, and that is oh yeah, there's Sokyo no Ariadan. Oh my God, Sokyo no Ariadan is everything. It's by the mangaka of Claymore. The mystery that we have going on in Sokyo no Ariadan, in regards to the users, to the war, to the floating islands, it is such a trip. It does give you some Undead Unluck vibes to an extent, as well. It's such a freaking joy to read. It is, and it does mind fuck you at times. And at the same time, Mao does that too. And I recommend reading Mao, especially if you're an Inuyasha reader as well, to boot. The other one, of course, I gotta recommend. Why did I forgot to mention Orient. Orient is another obsession of mine. If you are a Magi reader, go read Orient. Just go. I'm trying to get Orient simulpubs. Orient is goddamn amazing. And also, the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer. That manga is life. It is life. Oh my God! If you want something that is just insane, it's basically a red Sentai, or a red Power Ranger is isekai'd into like a world of magic, and it is so fucking insane. There's an Egyptian Power Ranger too, or an Egyptian Super Sentai, or yes, Egyptian Sentai, and it's so badass as hell. Oh my God, the villains are really bizarre and amazing. You'll love it. What's the other one I was thinking of? I think that's the main ones oh, of course. I have to mention Kingdom is Kingdom, okay? Go read Kingdom. Kingdom Kingdom is a long-term commitment though. Same with One Piece. Those two are long-term commitments. Kingdom is over 700 chapters. One Piece is over 1,000 chapters. If you want a long-term commitment, those two will do it. I already recommended Monster Number 8. Would I recommend Shy? I'm gonna recommend Shy because I love Shy anyway. Shy is so good. I'll go into more detail like on for Shy and like Shangri-La Frontier on different videos. But God, those series are good. They really, really are. But anyways, I hope this video gives you some really good series gave you some really good series to check out if you haven't checked them out already. As I said, the majority of these series you can find on the Viz app or the Manga Plus app. And in regards to like Four Nights of the Apocalypse and I think what's the other one that I know is on the other app? Yeah, I think that's the only one that I covered that's on the other app. So, Four Nights of the Apocalypse and like the Natsu no Taizai and Fairy Tail, I don't think 100 Years Quest is there yet. But those those are the ones I know of that's on the Crunchyroll manga app. Because Crunchyroll does have a partnership with Kodansha. I know it's weird, but they do. I think Leitner is on there as well. If it's not, then it's not. I know Fire Force isn't on there. That really makes me mad that it's not. Crunchyroll, you need to get your butt in gear and get these series on there. But at least Four Nights of the Apocalypse is. But yeah, the majority of the series that I did mention are definitely on the Manga Plus app and the Viz Shonen Jump app. But as I said, with Manga Plus, they have the first read free program, which is from now until January 2023. So if you read, and it's only on the app, you can't do it on the desktop. So if you have the Manga Plus app, you just click on the chapter on the app, and you can only read it once, and then it's not free no more. But with Manga Plus, it's similar to Shonen Jump, the Viz Shonen Jump app. The first three and the most recent 3 chapters are free. So you have that for simulpubs. With Crunchyroll, for the manga app, you have to have a premium membership to access the simulpubs. It's really frustrating. I'm really hoping to freaking God that Crunchyroll gets more. I'm trying to get Orient up in there. I'm trying to get 100 Years Quest up in there. There's so many freaking simulpubs that Crunchyroll needs to add into their app. It's very, very frustrating. It is. But I can't be the only one that does this a lot. I can't be the only one that bugs them about it. But it is what it is. I might do a video on this update that I saw with Manga Plus. I'm not sure, but I might. But I'm very curious what you guys think of the recommendations that I'm making here. If you guys have any other recommendations for series, for those that are Kimetsu no Yaiba fans, please put them in the comments. For series that I am planning to do lists for, I'm gonna do a general one for sure. I'm gonna do for series that are ending, there's UQ Holder that I'm planning to do next. I'm going to do one for Fire Force, which is ending soon. I'm going to do one for, obviously, Boku no Hero Academia. I'm going to do one, because I got it, because it's popular. I got to do one for Jujutsu Kaisen. Those are at least 4 that I have planned as UQ Holder, Fire Force, Boku no Hero Academia, and Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm going to get those 4 done, hopefully. With UQ Holder, I'm going to try and get it done today. If not, I'll get it done tomorrow or by the end of the week. But yeah, there's a lot of series ending. So, oh yeah, I might do a One Punch Man list as well. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do a One Punch Man list too, because I know One Punch Man is very popular. So yeah, I'll definitely have. This is just the first of many recommendation lists. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like what do you guys think of me doing more lists like this? And I really would love your feedback on this because this is just the first of many to come. Do you guys want me to do like one a day? Do you guys want me to do one a week? I'll probably put a poll on that on my community tab, actually. That might be a good idea. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think? And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdy Sync if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more manga content, lists, news, and live reactions and all that. Few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.